Hi, this is George, and today I'm going to go over a recent purchase that I made through Amazon, and I got these when I received donation from or through Buy Me Coffee. And I got these maybe 3 or 4 months ago, but I wanted to wait until after my 100-day art project. So this is the Winsor Newton Cotman watercolor metallic pockets set. On the back side, you see with the iridescent blue, yellow gold, bronze, red copper, silver, pewter, iridescent black, and iridescent white. This is the first project on busing since my stroke, so I apologize beforehand with the start and stop and mumbling throughout. So the packaging is cardboard, and it's a plastic white container. This is a swatch for the various colors. I'll be doing my swatches on this, which is watercolor travel journal. It's from Strathmore. I don't know if it's 100% cotton, but first thing I noticed when I opened it is, I don't know about you, but my eyesight is not that good, and these are really fine printing, so I don't know what's inside the actual paint. I got these because I wanted to include in with my random doodle Tuesdays. Normally, I do the metallics using this, and that's from Peerless. But I wanted to have a bit of more of a variety. But anyway, these packaging is your standard plastic wrapped capes, and I think it would be good if the companies would have like pamphlets for what actually is in the case. But so I don't have a magnifying glass, but basically I'm going for the color. So they do have some writing on the side, but again, I don't think any of it is for the pigments that are making up the colors. And as you can see, there's nothing here to hold on to the paint, but what will happen is once you have water applied, it will start to adhere to the plastic of the set. So these are the colors. I like the array. Also, there is a travel brush that is included in it. But I don't think, and a lot of sizing in the brush, but that's okay, because when you apply a little bit of water, you will get rid of the sizing. But the brush is cool. I don't anticipate me doing a lot of plain air painting, but it's always a good idea to have more brushes. I did write out the names of the paints. I'm not really concerned about the permanency of the paint, because basically I'm not worried about my artwork lasting 100 years or more, because it's not going to be hung up, and definitely not in full sunlight. That's when you really need to be concerned. So I have two of these on the side. One is for cleaning my brush, and the other is for getting more water on my brush for the next one. So, and I also did a bit of a line here, because I wanted to see how the color goes over black. Again, I'm not really concerned about the opacity as well, because I don't anticipate it being over a swatch of color. So apparently this is not really 100% watercolor paper, but it's okay. Not bad. So that was iridescent blue. Now this is yellow gold. I suppose I should have used the beat paper, which is primarily what I use when I doodle. There's a bit of a shine, not so much on the blue. Again, covers it pretty good. And look what we have for the bronze. Ooh, nice size. That's nice. I like that. I think probably I will need to use a little bit more pigment and go over the paint with more than one level layer. And this is the red copper. Again with the second layer. I don't imagine I will try or use these in a wash. I'm more or less going to use them as solid color. Okay, and this is the silver. Again, probably 2 layers and over the black. And let's go for the pewter. Get more water. and the iridescent black. I'm looking forward to this one and see what this is all about. Because normally I don't like to use black in my paintings or my doodles other than the black of the ink. Because I think when you use black, you have a tendency to deaden the color that you add the black to. Let's go for the iridescent white. Again, with this, it's probably going to be more translucent and a little bit of sparkle. And pretty much, yeah. That's what I thought. And over the black. So let's get a closer look. The only things that I see is a little bit of shine on the gold. Let's try a bit more pigment on the blue. And let's see, a bit more on the bronze. And the red copper. Let's see. The pewter, I have a little bit of sheen and a little bit of the iridescent black, which is kind of full. And, well, it's against white of the paper. Let's see. And a little bit of silver. So I'm going in with these on my B paper and a little bit of blue. I like the tiny flecks of glitter and they appear to be more vibrant on white paper as opposed to the kind of cream paper. And sometimes when I do these kinds of doodles, I'm actually painting on top of a black area. So if I do that, then I will need to have them more opaque, or more than one layer, which is good. You just need to figure out your supplies and work with the strengths and weaknesses in your supplies. So that's the red copper. So it's a little bit or more opaque. And let's see here. For blendability, I don't normally do this in my doodles, but just checking out the capabilities. Just having fun with my supplies. Looks cool. Okay, let this dry a bit, and let's go in with some silver. Not as obvious against the gold. It's a little bit of pewter. Let's go with iridescent blue. And pewter. and iridescent black. So they do blend a little bit, which is cool. And let's not forget the iridescent white. Sorry about that. And my iridescent blue. And the pewter. Yeah. Here. And blue. So as I was letting this dry a bit, I've decided to go in with the gold first. And then surround it with black. Okay. So let this dry a bit more. And then go in with my broader tip. I like it. And since I'm always going in with my pens to reinforce my lines, which do that. Good, okay. So and with this one, I'm using my number 10, well, 1.0. Good. And going in with my 0.5. Careful not to gunk up my nib. good so far. Even though it might not appear over the video, there is a very subtle glistening that I really like. Overall, I think was a good purchase, and I definitely see a lot of possibilities with these, as well as some of the other doodles where I incorporated metallics. So, what do you think? You want to try these out? They're not that expensive, like $20 or so. I got mine on Amazon, but you can get it from like Blix or Jerry's Artorama or any other online supplier of your favorite art supplies. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. And the next one, I will probably use these as well, just as a experiment. Thanks. Bye.